Hey Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's in store for your September money, career, and business life? We are going to dive in with the tarot and find out, so keep watching. So Capricorn, welcome to the channel, or welcome back as the case may be. It is so good to see you here. I hope you're doing really, really well. We're going to get right into your reading. I'm going to start with this deck. We are going to look at Venus and her money influence on your life. She's finally going direct on September 4th after being retrograde since July 20th, 21st. So that is welcome news. Then we're going to dive in with another deck and look at your career life, and then finally a wild card factor at the end to see what other messages we have for you. Before we get into it though, I would like to invite you to check out your tea and tarot reading for September. I'll leave a link to it in the description of the reading, and also invite you to please consider joining my Divination Deck Divas YouTube channel membership. Link to that is in the description of the video also. All right, Capricorn, let's see what we have going on for your money energies. Ariel is having a snack right now. She was sitting right there staring at me off stage. Couldn't see her, but she might pop back in. You never know. All right, so let's see what we have for you. Venus finally going direct September 4th in your 8th house of other people's money and resources, debt, things like that. All right, let's see. Money message. Venus going direct will finally help us with the delays that we've been subject to, finally straighten out our financial affairs. Let's see what we got. We got your energy, Capricorn. All right. And the 3 of coins. Wow, this 6 of swords. I mean, I shuffle so much, and this 6 of swords has been coming up in this deck, the other decks I've been using quite a bit in these readings this month. So I love it. That's very good news. So I think what is happening here is by the end of Virgo season with this 3 of coins here, the end of the 3rd week of Virgo season. So right around the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th-ish, even maybe up to the 26th. There's likely to be some good news that will make you feel like you're able to finally be in charge of solving a money problem and putting a plan into place. So like I said, it's interesting that the 8th house is other people's money, debt, taxes, inheritances, mortgages, loans, all of those types of things. So it could be, yes, this is your energy, but the Devil card can also be a lot of red tape, a lot of bureaucracy, just a lot of shenanigans. So it could be that whatever you were trying to deal with, especially with other people's money, but whatever money situation you had going on, it was delayed because of bureaucratic red tape, paperwork that got misplaced. Again, Mercury retrograde right now too. Or somebody was on vacation who had to do the approval of the loan, or they couldn't find your tax forms, or like something like that, or the web portal was down for you to renegotiate your student loan or whatever. Okay, so there could have been some sort of bureaucracy like that prevented the situation from moving forward in some way. That is shifting. You're finally able to focus and make the plan and make it happen and relieve yourself of some sort of mental burden associated with this delay that's been happening with the finances. So this is very good. I mean, you're going to be taking charge as you usually do with the Devil. You're going to be able to finally take charge of the situation. I think there was a level of frustration, especially mentally, because there was nothing you could do about it. It was out of your hands. And Capricorn doesn't like that. If there's a problem, you just go and start doing the stuff to solve the problem. So despite your best efforts, like this was just something out of your hands. So very good energies here. I do feel some of you, because the Devil can be something we're chained to, which to me has connotations of debt. There really could be a plan, finally the news underway for you to consolidate something, to pay something off. Finally, the money comes in to maybe pay off a debt. which frees your mental energy and like sigh of relief, like that type of thing. Very possible with these energies. It just depends on what you have going on in your life. All right, Capricorn, let's see what we have going on for you with your money, career, and business life. The career and business part for September. Let's see what it is. Cappies. We have the Judgment. And we have the Magician. Ooh, very nice. There's your energy again. Just had you over here. 7 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands. Wow. You're calling the shots. I mean, you usually do call the shots anyway, but all right. I read these a couple different ways, and remember they're general readings, so apply them to your life. I think that you could have some sort of travel opportunity presented to you. There might even be 2 travel opportunities connected with your business in some way. One might be a longer trip, one might be a shorter trip. Or you're contemplating going to places. I think there's going to be at least a couple of trips in your near future. They may not be necessarily super long distances, although one might be longer than the other in duration. One might be a long weekend. The other one might be like at least 5 days. These could be conferences that you're going to present at, or trade shows or something like that. You have been mulling over whether or not you want to go to them. I think you're going to be making the decision by around the 20th with the Judgment card here that this would be in your best interest to make some magic start happening, to move the needle in your career, whether this is to raise your reputation somehow in your industry, or if you're an entrepreneur, sell more products, just get more well known in some way. There is a very interesting, with the Devil twice now in your reading, like self-interest is at the core of this September for you. But it's not just self-interest to be selfish or something like that. You have an important goal that you want to manifest with this Magician here. And it's a major arcana. And then we got 3 major arcanas here. I mean, this is important. And it may have something to do with some sort of new chapter, fresh start in your life also with this Judgment card. You're answering the call. I mean, this is the other thing too. It's like you're answering the call to step into your greater power. You're already powerful. I'm not saying you're not powerful. But that you're answering the call to some sort of new project, new initiative, new situation in your life. Whatever that is, however that applies to you. You're gonna have options. The 7 of Coins and this, at least in this deck, the 7 of Coins, we have the little plant and the big plant. And then this is lots of options. So you're gonna have some options in terms of which offer you take, which trips you go on, which conferences you attend, which sellers, buyers, producers you work with, that type of thing. Who is your team? Like, you're calling the shots and making these decisions. Okay, and this is very good. You're getting underway with it though. The Magician for me is a longer term energy. It is about a year out. That's what I feel instinctually with the Magician. So we are looking at the first phase of this, also with the number 1 here. But you, with your Capricorn mind, and because your energy shown up twice, ruled by Saturn, which is longer term commitments and thinking, you are thinking longer term. You are thinking in a year-long increment right now, at least. It might even be a 2-year increment. You are thinking, okay, right now, this decision I'm going to make this month of these opportunities and different possibilities, all the things I just mentioned. How is this going to play out for my longer 1 and 2 year plan? Now, we can't always know all the variables of life. You know, the economy is like, who knows sometimes, right? We just do the best we can with the information we have at the moment. So yes, you might be flexible with your 1 and 2 year plan, but that's the increments. That's where your head is at right now, which fits with Virgo season, because Virgo season, ninth house energy for you is the big picture perspective of your life. So you are thinking in this bigger, broader brushstrokes of your career trajectory and the success you want to have. Current, future successes, etc. Climbing the ladder, that's the Capricorn. So I love this. You may be in a decision mode also about two things that are already percolating, two projects, two teams you're working for, two clients, whatever. You're still watering this other thing over here. She has the watering can here, but this is really the one that could grow. So you may indeed be putting a lot more effort and exertion behind the thing that can grow, but this could still be in a little bit of a decision phase for you. Capricorn energy can also be about commitments, as we know, ruled by Saturn. So before you commit and chain yourself to something, you're really going to be evaluating it very, very carefully. Some of you may be offered some sort of next level up situation in your life. If you're an actor or actress, it could be like a bigger role, a bigger commitment. Sign up. We put you on a pilot program. You're supposed to only appear in 3 episodes. Now we want you as a regular on the show. I know everybody's on strike right now, but this is an example. Okay, or you were working temp, right? But now we want to offer you a trial full-time job for the next 6 months to a year, something like that. So some of you are deciding on a bigger commitment to something, investing more of your energy and looking at how it fits into the longer-term trajectory of your career. So this looks very good. But again, the decision is yours here. Whatever's being presented to you, you're deciding. You're deciding on where you're going to be going and what you're going to be doing. So really, really interesting. All right, Capricorn, let's check out our wild card factor now for you, for your money, career, and business life. And let's see what we have going on for you. Capricorn, we have a gift. Beautiful. All right. Let's see what this gift is. Gift of money, gift of praise, gift of time or energy, a big fat diamond. Let's see what this gift might be. Gift of time off. Gift of health insurance. I don't know. Let's see what the gift is. Capricorn, your gift from the universe. Oh, the Empress. Judgment again. We just had that over here. There it is. All right. Oh, all right. The gift is the gift of discernment, the gift of you being in charge and deciding. It may come, yes, with a monetary gift with the Empress here, but the Empress is also about our creative energy. Yes, it's money, but we also have this Libra energy, which she is with her hand out. Show me the money, give me the money. I'm deciding you can give me money now. All right, so I'm going to read this a couple different ways. The gift here could be monetary, absolutely, with the Empress. It could be a gift from your mother or your mother's side of the family. You could have been gifted with a particular talent from your mother's side of the family that helps you with deciding to have some fresh start in your life. Like you're gifted with, I don't know, artistic talents that you haven't really monetized yet. So the gift can be, I'm going to decide to finally put it out there and start selling my artwork, something like that. You're gifted with choice. All right, with this Judgment, you could be presented, again, we had that 8 of Wands before. You could be gifted with different options. Whereas before, maybe you didn't have too many options. This time you are gifted with options for creative projects. If you want to get involved in this play, the drama, this movie show, whatever, or whatever you got going on. You could have a choice of different teams to work with at your work. different, plum projects. And you have the gift of choice. They're giving you options. Not everybody does. Sometimes at certain places, they're like, just do this, right? No. You have some sort of gift here of options. Some of you, you're going to be sharing your gifts, finally, like I said before, with the world that you have been nurturing. You're going to finally decide, I'm going to start putting them out there, and I'm also going to protect them, Queen of Swords, legally with copyrights and trademarks. So some of you may start with investigating that, and the universe could bring you the gift of the perfect lawyer for your situation, who's on the ball, does what they say they're going to do, gets the job done, and helps protect you legally. So there could be something like that. But again, with the Empress, this could go back to the start of the Venus retrograde. This situation of what finally is getting figured out for you. So the gift is coming because also you've been patient. That's the Empress. Patience is rewarded. So that's another possibility with your finances here. This could also go back for me to March. That's possible. This could also go back to 3 years ago. Very possible. So yeah, this is really nice. This is really nice. The Judgment here also suggests to me, because this is an announcement, you could be given the gift of, absolutely, of praise and promotion, especially by a female. So this is the type of thing that, like, you could get invited to decide, say yes to some sort of, what are those things called? Joint venture, like, type of stuff. Because somebody's very impressed with your work. And if you run your own business in particular, like, they want to promote you. They want to help nurture your growth. This is a very benevolent energy. Like, whoever you're getting involved with this Empress is benevolent, pure-hearted. Like, they have good intentions toward you to do something that could nurture you in some way. They're, and this is the thing too, I just want to say, Capricorn, you're usually in the position of being very generous and kind and giving to other people. Your 7th house Cancer, you like to give to other people. You do. But you're not always so good at receiving. So it's going to be important for you to really receive this gift of whatever it is. Of course, you can decide about it if you want to do it or not. But it looks like somebody really would like to offer you something. And it could raise your profile too with this Judgment, with your business, and help you make more money. If you are on someone's podcast, or what's that other thing? Oh my God, the word is escaping me at the moment. I just keep getting joint venture. But, when you have like, not a panel discussion, but you have like 20 or 30 entrepreneurs, a summit, there you go, there's the word I was looking for, come together and do like some sort of summit on a particular theme. You could be invited to be a part of that summit, and it could really boost your visibility here. And that could be an enormous gift for your business. It's not a literal gift. I mean, it's a literal gift in terms of an invitation and eventually more money coming into your business. So, I mean, that's a possibility also with this energy. But again, even with stuff like that, joint venture, summits, all those things, please make sure that all these things are like, they have actually legal agreements for these things. You can't just host summits or do affiliate things or do promotional things, podcasts, like contracts and things need to be there. Because if you don't know what your rights are, like if you agree to be part of a summit and you share your information with a bunch of people, and they have ownership of what you presented to their mailing list and their group of people? Do you retain that ownership, or you're giving it to them in exchange for the publicity? You've got to have all of this legally ironed out and really know what's going on with that. So that's just another thing. Just FYI, I'm big on the legal stuff. All right, but this is beautiful. I mean, this is really beautiful. It could also be, I think some of you may have a gift to connect, take a little bit of a trip and time off, especially because we had that 8 of Wands. It may be that you end up, the gift could be, you get a gift to travel to a particular conference, like we were saying before, that's a work trip in some way. But you actually also, as a sideline, get to spend time with one of your favorite people. Could be a mother, a sister, or just a BFF who's, you haven't seen in a while. That's another possibility with this energy. So Capricorn, leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on for you, how you plan on using these energies to your advantage in the month of September. Love you guys. Take care. I will see you again soon. Stella Wilde signing out.